MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Boston Red Sox.
In is Curtis Granderson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Nationals, the center fielder, number 14, Curtis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
One strike.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike and he runs it full. 3-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The tag, and he is out. Here now is Trey Turner.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
That is third.
Now a look and a throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's Carlos Correa now. Hit high and deep out to left center field. And it bangs off the monster. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That is four.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Drilled to first. And he is out on the tag. Striding in now for the Nats, Adalberto Mondesi, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now here it comes.
Acuna Jr.
Split-fingered pitches in there for strike one. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Carlos Correa.
Shortstop, Carlos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box, Alec Bohm. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Fouled off. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew Jones. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the pitch.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In now for Washington, Jorge Posada. First offering on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So striding in, Matt Olson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
1-1, here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here it comes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Striding in for Boston, Nelson Cruz. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Alvarez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with one down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 3-2 one more time. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Fouled away. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Granderson is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat is Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Pitch on the way.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Standing in, Matt Olson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch to him. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Olson is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That evens it up 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped high in the air. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Acuna. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They're going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. In now, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Andrew Jones. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Grounded back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he'll step off and try again. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Another 0-2 home. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ground ball to second. This could be two.
Turner gloves it.
There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. A runner on first with two away. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. And he's safe. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ryan Fearabin trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Ryan Fearabin.
Harmon Killebrew will grab a bat to pinch. And he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning.
Killebrew.
Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Second and third, 2 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The set and the 1-2. And it's fouled away. 1-2. Here it is. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Curtis Granderson. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Second baseman.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Jason Isringhausen enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Washington.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, center fielder, Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. The 1-2. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. But the runner's back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. LeMahieu isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores, and the Red Sox have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Now that the third baseman.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back safely. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Billy Wagner takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Billy Wagner.
J.D. Martinez will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jones is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. 2 down, runners at first and second. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Wagner is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters, guys that you can bring into it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The tag, and he is out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Acuna giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Adalberto Mondesi. On his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew Jones.
Garrett Anderson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Garrett Anderson.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Mantle's on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
The right fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Hunter Renfroe is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pink hitting for the Red Sox. Number 11.
In there, no balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Now back, first baseman.
In now, Harmon Killebrew. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
That's for the Red Sox. The second baseman, DJ.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Kerry Wood takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. 2-1. Here it is. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batter, center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. And Wood going to the fastball early and often. It's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Carlos Correa becomes out number 2 this inning. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Olsen is there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone!
Now batting, right fielder, Renfroe.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Oh, and a lively fastball from Wood, and that's strike 3. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So now to the plate, Harmon Killebrew.
Number 3, Harmon.
This one also hit deep to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Roberto Ozuna, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Your attention, please.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he fouls this one off. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Liner towards second. And a diving effort at second base, but it's by him toward the alley for possible extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Standing in now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 3 runs already home here. That misses 1 and 2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And Anderson will take care of this one to retire the side. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. First delivery to him on the way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding in, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. At the plate now, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Taylor Rogers answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Nelson Cruz will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now. Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Matt Williams will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Nats. And another foul ball. Williams is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make it. Swung on and hit deep to left center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Next to the Nationals, the right fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Ryan Zimmerman will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Ball 1. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Lee Smith gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And a throw over to third. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Keibert Ruiz will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Renfroe is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
5-2 the final today. The Bo Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Corey Kluber gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.